it's Matt, the co-founder of the HMO platform here, and today we've come up to North Manchester to catch up with one of our clients, Reena from Solar Co-Living, who's been working on an amazing project up here. So Reena, great to see you and great to actually come up and see it in person. We've been working on this for quite a while now. So tell us your story a bit about how you got here.
Right, so it's been a long journey. I think the penny dropped about a couple of years or so ago when, after a long career in accounting and auditing, I decided to change gear and completely go another way. I had just had enough of my day job, and I have a long-time friend who's been into property, and she kind of gave me the bug. Met you through her, and the first thing I remember you said to me is that you don't need money to start investing. So I was like, okay, I don't have to spend the next 10 years saving up to get a deposit. And that's why I decided to join the mentoring with the HMO platform to have that support to make sure I was successful. And then, we started back in February, I think 2 years ago, exactly.
Yep, 2 years ago.
We did the mentoring course, so it was a 3-day full-on.
Back on when we did 3 days.
Yeah. And there started the journey of finding what I really wanted, the locations, the strategy, financing was a big part of it. And then finally landed on this massive property and actually made an offer on this one without actually seeing it. But I think had I not gone through the mentoring and the support and just knowing what was out there, I would have probably not gotten it or not having that confidence to do it, without actually viewing it. And that would have been a huge loss, I think.
Well, I remember when you brought it to us and you said, I've offered on this property, should I do it? And we're just like, yes, definitely do it. And you were very, very bullish about it. And getting hold of the agent, and there were some issues with access and all of that, and then you managed to get into the property. You basically put the offer in straight away, and because you're the first offer, you had a good position to buy. They took it, and then you started the whole adventure of the purchase of the property.
It took some time actually to get into this house. I think during that time I built a really good relationship with the agent. I was calling her literally every week asking for what was happening. And when the offer went in, the offer pack really helped as well, because it built that credibility of me being serious and able to move quickly. And the offer got accepted within 2 hours.
So before this you had no experience in property at all?
No, but the only experience I had was buying my flat down in Brighton, but not a landlord, so nothing.
So you really dove in the deep end and chose an amazingly massive property to start with. So let's dive into that in a bit more detail. Sure.
So this is currently a 6-bed house. Was previously being used for supported living, I think. So it's on 4 floors, including the basement. The beauty of this house is that the structure, we can work with the current structure. We don't need to do any sort of extensions, and the only really structural work we're doing is opening the light wells in the basement to create 2 massive, I think 15 square meter each ensuite bedrooms. The current layout stays the same. In terms of communal space, we've got a total of 46 square meters of communal space for 9 bedrooms.
Wow.
All the bedrooms are en suite, with private desk space in each bedroom. We've got a separate co-working space on the first floor for people to have that choice of working either privately in their bedrooms or separately in the co-working space, and even in the kitchen area. We've really thought about the tenant experience in this house first and foremost. As you always say, Matt, putting the end in mind and the tenants first. But this property just keeps on giving. There's so much you can do with it. My project manager even told me that you could do 10, but I actually scaled it back to 9, I think, just because we really wanted to make sure that the tenants have a best time here.
And actually sometimes 9 epic rooms with amazing communal space can do better financially than 10, where maybe compromise on the last one. So I think that was a really wise decision.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about the numbers around this deal.
Sure. So I actually bought this for 270. Currently already a 6-bed, really spacious house. I went for asking price just to make sure I got the deal straight away. With the 9 beds and assuming a rental of 550, and that's very conservative per month for each bedroom. We come up to 438,000 GDV and a ROCE of around 20%. The building works are, well, we've got a rough estimate of around 115k plus VAT. There will be money left in the deal, but it's a long-term game, and I'm very happy with what we've got.
So what cash flow will you be left with every single month? So how much is it
Sure.
going to give you in your pocket?
It's 2,000 net after all bills and all the costs. Yeah.
Wow, so that's an amazing cash flow to have from your first project.
I'm very happy. And you mentioned before about going big the first time. It's about that extra bedroom that will get to the bottom line. I break even on 5 bedrooms on this house, so any additional bedroom goes straight in the pockets, so to speak.
Brilliant. So why are you doing this, and why is it important to you that the quality? We talked about communal space. Why is that one of the most important things for you?
I think on the personal level, it's a lifestyle choice. I want to get more value out of my time, and value doesn't necessarily mean financial value. I'm at the point in my life where I want to start a family, and being in a full-time job, although it's a great job, but commuting to London and having a family is really challenging. Yeah. And I also want to spend more time with the family back home in Mauritius. So putting all of that in mind, and having seen my friend being really successful at it, this is the kind of strategy that gives me more value out of my time for my personal life, but also doing something I'm really interested in and I really like doing. And
you have a focus on high quality, as we do next level HMOs here, management platform. So do you have anything to add around the quality of space, quality of product that you create?
We chose this house because of the space, but not obviously on the financial level. It's great with great numbers. My tenant walking into this space needs to feel welcoming, at home, feeling really relaxed and chilled out in their own personal space. But then just walking out of their bedroom, having that really community feel, living with other like-minded individuals that they can spend time and develop friendships with. We didn't want also pokey rooms because of, you need to feel really at home. And
don't think you can get pokey rooms in this house.
No, definitely not. So that's why I really love this house. It's the sense of space, sense of comfort and peace that you have in your own space, and then just coming out and hopefully living with really nice other people and creating that community feel.
So how has the support that myself, Niall and the rest of the team at the HMO platform guided you to get to where you are now with this particular deal?
I knew that from the start I needed more experience, and I needed support and the network. And I joined the HMO platform just for that, and I would say I've got more than I asked for. You guys are there all the time. When I remember you running up to the station and huffing and puffing just to answer my questions, and you guys.
Just to clarify, I wasn't running to the station to answer the question. I was running to the station, answering the question on the way. Yes, that's right.
But it's that kind of. I'm an auditor by background, so I'm always looking for value. So, but the value that I get from the HMO platform, I don't think I can quantify it. You guys are always there asking the questions, but it's not just the technical questions. It's going through the emotions that you go through as an experienced property investor. Always being there, reassuring. Scolding at times when I'm not doing what I should be doing, which is all good. Everybody needs a little kick at times, but all good. I'm really, really happy with what you guys are helping me with.
So you really embody what we're trying to achieve at the HMO platform by working with these amazing people who really want to make a difference in their lives and a difference in the lives of their tenants. So thank you, Reena, for sharing that with us, and I'm really looking forward to seeing the end product, and we'll come back and we'll do a revisit and see what it ends up being. So if you want to find out more about what we do at the HMO platform and to do deals like Reena's doing, then please do get in touch. There'll be a link somewhere around this video, and if you can't find it, just head to the hmoplatform.co.uk for loads more information.